Hi, thanks for watching this episode of The Weekend Drive. I'm Vince Bodiford. Well, we're all familiar with the very popular Lexus IS sedan and the extremely high-performance ISF. Well, we caught up with Lexus to take a look at the all-new IS Convertible, the cabriolet. This is one awesome car. Let's take a look. Well, Lexus invites us to live a little, a lot, and that's an invitation I really recommend that you take. Well, we're also talking with Lexus's Charles Hubbard, our dear friend Charles. Welcome back to the Weekend Drive. We've had you on the show before. Yes. Now, Charles, there are a lot of creature comforts on the interior of this car, but I did notice in driving it, it's not just a carbon copy of the IS sedan. It's got a lot of unique little features, especially for a cabriolet.
That's true. Like the seat, for instance, has perforated leather, and it has heated and ventilated available, as well as the seat heaters that now come up and expand even the shoulder portion of the back of the seat. And there's also a lever in the center console in the front. You pull that latch, the back headrest fold down so you're able to see back through the headrest as you're driving down the road. It drives good. It's got a lot of good performance. It's a 350 and it puts out lots of horsepower, 308 horsepower. And if you really like to enjoy the ride, that's the one.
The new convertible, I guess, could easily be confused with just an open-top IS sedan. What really sets this car apart from the sedan?
Well, you know, the sedan is a four-door sedan. It's a hardtop. The only part that this even shares with the sedan is the hood. So it's a completely new car, convertible from the ground up.
Wow, and it definitely drives differently too. I noticed that it performs more, you know, like a sports car.
Yes.
It has that coupe kind of feel to it.
Yes.
Now, being a coupe, a four-seater with the top open, that's a cabriolet. Being an import, that would be along the lines of the Audi A4 or the Volvo C70. So, shoppers comparing the three, why would you weight more to the IS convertible than, say, some of the other competitors?
Well, I guess I'm really biased. I really like this product. I like the way the car is built. I like everything about this car, and I would probably take it over a European make.
We know that the price of the new Volvo C70 Cabriolet is $39,800. Now, what can we expect the price of the new Lexus convertible to be?
You'd expect to pay about $38,450 for this, and it has a bigger engine and more power than the competition right there, so why not?
Well, listen, Charlie, this car is a real hoot to drive,
yeah,
but it's also easy on the eyes, right? Beautiful styling on the front. On the back, of course, it's very different in the back than you would expect to see on the regular IS sedan. And the interior, clearly, a lot of attention has been paid. And tell us a little bit about the color choices.
Color choices on this car is real simple. We asked our customers what they want, and they told us this is kind of what we want to have. Well, you know, okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. So that's why you see this two-tone color, and a lot of people I think are going to really like this.
Of course, the ISF is like one of my favorite cars on the planet. Now, this isn't available as an F just yet. Now, there's some rumors about that, but you can get some bits and pieces from the dealer, like the wheels, the intake, and a few other things, right?
Yeah, you can get the shock absorbers, you can get disc brake kits, you can get engine covers. Anything you need to do to make it performance-oriented, this car can get.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Except for the F.
Except for the F. Well, getting in the back seat of a cabriolet can sometimes be a challenge. Trying to get the seat moved up and folded forward and getting back there. Well, Lexus has definitely solved that problem in typical fashion. One touch and the seat moves completely out of the way, up, and the seat forward. Makes it easy to get in and out of, and it's also power on the way back. It's a really nice touch. Well, if you like convertibles, you really owe it to yourself to take a drive in the all-new Lexus convertible. I drove this car. I liked it so much, like Forrest Gump. I drove. I ended up here in the Ozarks. Well, look, it's a long way back to Torrance, so I better go. Thanks for watching this episode of The Weekend Drive. I'm Vince Bodiford. We'll see you next time. This episode of The Weekend Drive has been brought to you by The Gear Store at theweekenddrive.com for all of your automotive accessories and gifts for the car enthusiast.